fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda Juniku.
Distortion.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth fight of the evening and the first time that we're going to see the girls step into center ring.
The distortion we're talking about today can be described as non-linear changes to a waveform's amplitude. You may have heard this type of distortion.
Amanda Juniku from Queensland. It's good to see another Queenslander down here doing the business. She comes with a lot of experience as well. She's had 22 fights for 18 wins. The whole Juniku family's into the fight game. So the two sisters, the brother, and every time they step in, there's always excitement. So it's going to be good to see her down here in Melbourne and spreading the family name.
There you go. You've heard from the gunslinger.
Yeah, and Amanda just coming off a good win in Perth, so she's on a winning streak. And like John Wayne said, the Junikus, they love it.
And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent fighting out of the red corner, Viktoria Lipianska.
Both girls looking in very fine form.
Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is bout number 4 on the card. 3 by 3 minute rounds. And when that bell tolls, your man in charge in centering, Mr. Trevor Lawler. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Scott Moss out of Modern Warrior Muaythai with an official weight of 58.35 kilograms. 22 fights, 18 wins, 4 losses. 2 coming by way of knockout. Representing Brisbane, Queensland, she is the current WMC Queensland champion. She is Amanda Juniku. And across the ring, her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Mehdi Zatut out of Venom Training Camp in Thailand with an official weight of 57.7 kilograms. A fight record of 34 fights, 21 wins, 13 losses, 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Slovakia, ladies and gentlemen, Viktoria Lipianska. Both fighters, white crew, Ramai.
Welcome to Rebellion Muay Thai number 20. We have the first female fight of the evening. It is fight number 4. It's going to be another 3 by 3 minute round, full Thai rules. So it'll be great to see what these little pocket rockets can do. We can see that both fighters quite young, 21 and 18 years, but both of them with great records. I mean, you look at Viktoria, she's got 33 fights at the age of 21. That's amazing.
And living and training out of Thailand as well. So that's a lot of experience when you train there. That means you're very committed to leave your home, your family, your friends, and just dedicate your life to the sport. It's a big thing to do, especially for a young lady too, in the prime of her life.
And of course, that's coming from experience yourself, because you moved over quite early, didn't you?
Yes. At the age of 19, I was very lucky to be sponsored. I lived over there for 4 years full time. And then, yeah, I was sort of like the first one to go over there and live there full time. So raised the bar a little bit. And then to see all these other young fighters with the passion to go and sort of live and walk in my footsteps as well. It's so cool to see, because it's such an amazing sport to live healthy, to train, to fight, and to test yourself weekly and monthly. It's such a fun way to live. So yeah, good on the girls for doing it.
Well, there is a town hall full of people here because of the trailblazing that you did. And of course, Daddy Cool, mate, you just added another element of entertainment.
Yeah, mate, you know, like John Wayne said, he was one of the first to do it, and you know, I obviously grew up watching John Wayne and was lucky enough to live in the same state and sort of walk in his footsteps and go over to Thailand, spend a bit of time there as well. Not as long as he did, and definitely not as high accolades as he got, but yeah, you're totally immersed in the sport. You're completely obsessed with it, and yeah, you know, the Viktoria from Slovakia, she's living a dream. She's living and training out of Thailand. She gets to come to Australia. You know, it's a beautiful sport, and it's a great lifestyle.
What a lot of people don't know too, there's no distractions. When you're over there, you wake up, you train, you have something to eat, you might do nothing in the middle of the day, you train again in the afternoon. You don't have to worry about bills, you don't have to worry about going to see friends or family. Now it's a little bit different with the internet. Everyone can keep in contact quite easily through social media, but back when I was there, the only way to contact someone was via letter.
Yeah, did you send many letters?
Yeah, to mum, to keep in contact with mum. But yeah, that was a pain in the bum because you have to go to the post office, put a stamp on an envelope. You know what an envelope is? You know what a stamp is?
Yes, yeah, I do. Yeah, I got it. How many stamps?
Oh, geez. And that was probably the hardest word to say in Thai, too. Every time I used to go and ask for an envelope, the guy would look at me, what do you want?
Yeah. They don't want it with the cream, man. No. All these porcupines. Why am I not surprised?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Two really great little fighters here in the ring. The Junikus are all rather slight in build. And Viktoria certainly has the height and reach advantage, but I'll tell you what, Amanda's certainly got some power.
Yeah, all Junikus, they're very young, you know. Alma, 18 or turning 18 soon. Amanda, 19, and Andy, 20. So, you know, they all love it. They live together, they train together. You know, it's really good to see.
And like you were saying, John Wayne, it really is.
Juniku versus Lipianska, round one.
My apologies to John. Try not to talk over you, mate. Love you. Here we go into the first round of a 3-round battle. And like you were saying, John Wayne, and Daddy Cool was saying before, you know, it's such a beautiful sport. It's so respectful. It's centuries of years of age behind it and heritage. And to have everybody here in Australia fighting at such a depth and breadth that they are these days, it's thanks to you guys like John Wayne for really trailblazing, and Daddy Cool for you know, making it fun as well. Speaking of fun, did anybody see John Wayne do the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jeez, where did that come from?
that's one of my favourite entrances.
Oh, my goodness.
Of all time.
Yeah, my goodness.
If you haven't seen it, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube should be your friend.
Jeez, under the bus. Bloody hell. Oh.
That one might even be on RedTube, I think.
Subscription only.
It's good to see Amanda, like, you know, she's very young and she's having this will be her first international fight. You know, they've done their homework on Viktoria, and it'd be interesting to see if she can pull up the win. It would be an upset, but they're very good fighters, these Junikus. So we'll see if she can pull off the upset, the Queensland girl.
And of course, Viktoria coming. Oh, beautiful. She smells blood, does Viktoria, but staying calm.
Nice little left hook there, just knocked it. Amanda off balance, but she's recovered good. She's very tough. Great style from both girls too. They're not just swinging for the you know, for the ceiling. They're very calculated and very calm. It's very good to watch.
And that's just a testament to how experienced both of them are. I mean, 22 fights versus 34 fights. That's a lot of fights for such young ages.
There's that nice little sneaky left hook again from Viktoria, but she copped a right hand for her trouble when she went down low there. I'd like to see her follow that left hook up. That's, you know, we've seen a common trend tonight, John Wayne, of just single shots.
Yes, Viktoria's got good extension on the punches. Even with that hook, she had a nice extension to get right behind the guard there to land on the jaws. Nice kick there by Amanda.
I'm really liking those low kicks from Viktoria when they land.
Good step up knee too.
Yeah,
nice and
nice.
sharp.
Here we go. Middle leather being thrown.
She's had a lot of success with that left hook so far, Viktoria.
Seconds out from the first round of this 3-round battle. Oh, nice left right there from Viktoria.
Yeah,
That's it of round number 1.
yeah, man, you just got to get those hands up when she's swinging those punches.
Here we go to the replay. There's that low kick. Beautiful left hook there from Viktoria.
Yeah, that left hook seems to be the weapon of choice. She's throwing it with good success.
Yeah, it's landing really well.
Nice sharp knee too. You don't see many people throw the knees quite that effectively. Just with the tip of the knee. A lot of people use the top of the thigh. But that was nice. That was very Thai style.
Instructions in Viktoria's corner.
Yeah, both girls not breathing very heavily. They've sussed each other out now. I think Amanda's going to be wary of those punches from Viktoria, and she's going to have to apply the pressure.
Certainly you can't see it from this angle, but the right side of Amanda's face is pretty red raw. But she looks so calm. Look at her.
Yeah, they're very tough kids. They just love fighting, and they won't go anywhere. So you could hit them with an anvil, and they'll still be there. River Dad's Andy Juniku's is probably, it's one of the fights I've really been looking forward to on this card.
Round 2.
That'll be coming up later on this evening, but here we go to round 2, and Viktoria's just throwing that leather, left, right. Amanda's throwing some kicks to try and get a bit of space.
Yeah, they've had the first round filling out process now, and there's 2 rounds to go, so there's going to be a lot more variety in techniques and a lot more pressure by both girls.
And good ring movement there by Viktoria. She's not letting Amanda get off those ropes. So if she moves to the left, she just moves to the right and stays in front of her. Bit of experience shown there by the Slovakian.
Amanda looks a little bit tentative to throw this evening. And every time she does throw, Viktoria's letting go with something in the counter, so it's sort of making her second guess herself a little bit. Oh, nice spinning back elbow. Not sure if it landed or not, but the idea of throwing it is very confident.
Yeah, that's exactly right. She's just stepping right in, and she's had some success with it. It's good to see. You see Amanda just try and scalp her with her elbow on the way in.
Great ring control there from Viktoria.
In the corner of Amanda Juniku saying, don't wait, just get in there and start mixing it up with her. Don't give her too much respect and let her experience take over. Just get in there and take control of your own fight.
Oh, beautiful spinning reverse elbow, doesn't land.
Yeah, it's hard to throw a spinning back elbow when they're in center ring. It's good to have them against the ropes first, but there's nowhere to back away. But if they're center ring, it's such a short weapon. It's very hard to land effectively if there's too much room. Good step, knee elbow. That was perfect.
Of course, if you do want to train any of these techniques, there are 2 fantastic gyms that I know of in Queensland that I'd love to tell you about. John Wayne Parr.
Oh, yeah, I know a place on the Gold Coast in Burleigh if you want to come down and have a hit.
There you go. The invitation's gone out to everybody. That cool?
Yeah, there's also a little place called Nuggets Gym in Nunda there on north side of Brisbane.
Oh, nice
Beautiful
elbow.
elbow.
That was beautiful.
And the spinning elbow there again.
Oh, nice long.
Oh, elbows to the back of the head there.
The referee doesn't say nothing, so it must be legal.
And a little bit of a cut appearing under the left eye of Viktoria.
Tough round to call. Definitely tough round.
Here we go to the replay, gentlemen.
Yeah, a better round from Amanda. I feel I still got Viktoria just a little bit in front. Those punches are very clean. But yeah, definitely a better round from Amanda. She's got a spinning back fist there we see on the replay, and she's getting confident with those elbows. So it'd be interesting to see how this next round plays out. We see that perfect step-up elbow there, John Wayne.
Yeah, timed that nicely. It's not a game you really want to play, the elbow game. It means that if you're in range to throw, it means you're in range to get hit by him as well, which isn't always that fun.
Don't forget, guys, to the back of the venue, we have Zanini's Pizza. We also have Muaythai Tribe serving you some Asahi bowls. Also, the bars are open. Ladbrokes are taking bets. A big night of action here at Rebellion 20. This is the third and final round.
That's a little nick on Viktoria's cheek, but nothing's going to affect her. It's not bleeding, just a little scratch.
And just 4 unanswered body kicks there, just to start off the last round. It's great work from Viktoria.
Beautiful step-up knee there.
Knee perfectly in the tummy.
She's doing that really well. It's really concise.
Yeah, being in Thailand for a long time, the Thais are so effective with their knees. She would have learned from the Thais definitely how to throw them, how to get in range, how to step in.
And what kind of damage does that do to you, John Wayne, when you get hit with one of those? Because it looks so short. Like from here, it doesn't seem to.
Oh, imagine getting punched in the body times 10, especially if it's the tip of the knee, and especially if you're walking onto it as well, and amplifies it even more so. And then if you're going to parry the punch and land the knee effectively, it takes your cardio away. Like I was saying before, it might not win you, but it's going to affect you later on in the round.
Avoid at all costs.
Nice catch and right hand there by Amanda. She's really got to get on her bike here. I've got unofficially the Viktoria in the red corner ahead, and I think Amanda's better when she just bites into that mouth guard and just starts getting in there and in the pocket and teeing off.
She does seem a little bit tentative. Yeah, I've got to agree with you there, Daddy Cool. And even the ref was egging her on, you know, get in there, go for it, go for it, go for it. But she just seems tentative. She needs to really just throw it all in.
It looks like she's got Viktoria's respect. Viktoria's not walking in carelessly anymore either. She knows that if she comes in, she might get caught with something. So she must have felt Amanda's power.
Yeah, and she's hit Amanda with some big punches, and she's still charging forward. So that can get you down as well when you're fighting. But yeah, but you know, with 50 seconds to go in this round, Amanda's really got to start getting those combinations going, and she's going to have to look for the knockout to get this win.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard it from Dane Daddy Cool. He's calling it early. Again, I would have liked to see this go 5 rounds as well. They're both so measured. They're so mature. Their styles and their comfort being in the middle of the ring. I would have loved to see another couple of rounds.
Yeah, and just the quality of these young guys these days is unreal. Like the Roots show, you know, all those fighters are having, you know, their 3rd and 4th fights. It looks like they've had 20. Nice takedown, beautiful.
That was perfect.
And these girls, you know, they're very calm. They look like they've had more fights than they actually have had, which is it's really good to see the stock in Australia at such a young age.
Ladies and gentlemen, Viktoria Lipianska, Amanda Juniku. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards right here at Fight 4, Rebellion Muay Thai.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the replay. That left hook, I'll tell you what, she was landing that really solidly.
Yeah, just closing her eyes a lot, Viktoria, when Amanda did put the pressure on with those punches. But, you know, not a night tonight. Go to the judges for the final decision.
You're watching Rebellion Muay Thai number 20 coming to you live from St Kilda Town Hall. Here we go, both fighters into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored the contest 30, 27, declaring you winner via unanimous points decision. Red corner, Viktoria Lipianska.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. No surprises. Amanda came. She was